Good morning students, this is Rajkumar Yadav and today I am going to tell you questions from linear programming problem from exercise, miscellaneous exercise, that is on page number 5 to 7. Question number, page number this 5 to 7, question number 6, and this is transportation problem, right? We have been given a table there, right? We have been given a table in the question. You can read that question, and what is to solve? We have to solve. The question is, there are two go down, right? You can read the question from your book. There are two go down, A and B, and three depots, ration depots, that is D, E, N. Some things like grain has to be transported. This type of problem, last 10 years we have not seen any question from this. This year some part of this chapter has been deleted, that is unbounded region, but this not. So might be from transportation problem it will be there, because since last 10 years it is not there in the question paper, but we have to do. It is not deleted, I don't know why, but let's see. So we have to solve this problem, that how many units or how many quintals from A and B should be transported to these depots so that we have minimum cost of transportation. This is having a good idea by the mathematics. By use of the mathematics we solve that problem. There is a cost of transporting the things are given. If you are transporting from A to D, then there will be cost of 6 rupees per unit per quintal. 3 rupees and 2.5 means you are sending per quintal at 3 rupees per quintal to E and 2.50 to F. Also from B, these are the costs. Transportation costs depends how much the distance is there. So it is given there. We have to solve how much quintals of grains must be sent from A and B to these depots. This is the transportation problem. Now, since you know the solution, how to solve by graphically, but how we formulate the inequalities or equations, right? So we are going to do like that. I have written there. Now it is given that the maximum 100 quintals grain capacity of A is 100 quintals, right? And this one having the 50 quintals. If I can take the book of NCERT, it is given that 50 quintals, right? And also it is given that they supply the 3 ration shops, that is whose requirements are, its requirement is 60 quintal, its requirements is what, that is 50 quintal, and it is having a requirement of 40 quintal, right? We have to solve this by using LPP, right? So what is to be said, that if we send X quintal from here and Y quintal from here, that means we have already sent X and Y. We have transported X quintal and Y quintal from 100. So we have only 100 minus X plus Y to send there, right? To fulfill the requirements of these depots. Again, also we have from here, if we have the X quintal from A, that means it will have required only 60 minus X from the B, right? These two factories, you can say, from where it had to be transported. Also we have take Y quintal from there, and it is required 50. So you need 50 minus Y, right, from there, right? You can take a arrow sign so that you can calculate there. Also, now we got this 40 quintal, we have to complete 40 quintal. We have given this. So what is the remaining? 50 minus 60 minus X and 50 minus Y. That was to be transported from B this ration depot B. Sorry, F. Right. So guys, now how we do this? First of all, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inequalities or equations that should be made. First of all, that is x is greater than or equals to 0. You know that it cannot be negative, so non-negative constants are there. So it is y is greater than equals to 0. Now this much 100 minus x plus y is greater than equals to 0 means you can say that it will be x plus y, 100 is greater than equals to x plus y. So these are the first equation, the second one and the third one. Now I am going to do like that again. These type of question are long questions, so we have to make some hurry up calculations. 60 minus x is greater than equals to 0, so we can have x is less than 60 or equals to 60, right? It will be the fourth one. Again from here 50 minus y is greater than equals to 0 means y is less than equals to 50, that is fifth one. And the last one, 50 minus bracket, if you can solve these brackets like 50 minus 60 plus x minus 50 plus y must be greater than equals to 0. So you can have this calculation x plus y is greater than equals to 60. This one the sixth one. Once you have all the 6 equations like that, also you have to find out the objective function. What is that? The cost, total cost of sending these grains in the form of quintals. That is what is that? You have been given that from A to B, that is 6 rupees per quintal, means 6x, you can multiply by 6, right? Also this is 3y and this one is 2.50, means 2.50 into 100 minus x plus y, right? Also plus, if you can have 4 rupees, of course, then 4 into 60 minus x plus 2 into 50 minus y plus the third one 3 into 50 minus 60 plus x minus 50 plus y. I have multiplied by minus sign this, and so that we have this one. If you calculate that, you can calculate that the simple objective function, we have to minimize it. Why? Optimal solution is to minimize that z. That is the transportation cost, and every merchant or every businessman wants to have a minimum cost to transport so that it can have maximum profit. So minimum cost is required here. Also, what will be the final equation? If you can solve that, you will find out that y 1.5y plus 410. If you will solve this will be the z, right? After this, we have to draw a graph, right? So I can write this z here so that I can use 2.5x plus 1.5y plus 410, because I am going to erase some part of this, minimize it. So I have to now erase this one. You can pause the video and write properly all the equations given there, right? And all the 6 equations in fact, and the objective function, that is z1, right? Now we can move for that graph. You can easily draw the graph here also. If you can calculate properly, you can draw this graph. Like if we have this, you can find out what is x is greater than equals to 0. This one, it is x is equals to or greater than equals to 0, means this side. Y is greater than equals to 0 means this. The 100 is equals to x plus y. If you are taking like that, so if you put x is equal to 0, y will be 100, 0, 100. And what is, if you put y equals to 0, it will be 100 0. This is the graph you have to draw. The next one is 60 minus x is greater than 0 or x is equals to 60, means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? So this one will be this one 60, less than 60, means somewhere here x is equals to 60 is this line. And again, what is the next one? If you can see there, what is the next one? Y is less than equals to 50, means you can have this side that is like that. You should draw on the graph paper so that you can find easily. That will be y is equals to 50, right? And also the last one, we have given the 5 equations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The last one, x plus y equals to 60, means x is equals to 0, it will be 60. Y is 0, then x will be 60, and if x is 0, y will be 60. So this one. So you have this line also, the sixth one, right? Now you have to have the common part or the feasible region, so that you can find out the corner points or feasible points, and then we can find out the minimized values. So you have this all. So I am having this. If you will see that we have like that, x is less than equals to 60. If you have these equation, right? So